Hey everybody, Joe Bernstein here, Drop the Armor Coaching. I want to talk to you today about a challenge that many of us are faced with. Many of us have a very critical voice in our mind. We focus very easily on what we don't have. We focus very easily on the negative side of the story. We focus very easily on criticizing ourselves. We focus very much on all the ways we're not good enough. And the reason that's a problem is because that is freaking painful to live through for anyone who knows it, but also it keeps you from growing and changing and developing in the ways that you want to, in the ways that you want to change. All this self-talk is saying you got to get better, but you are making it so it's impossible for you to get better because you're consistently barraging yourself with this negative self-talk, this criticism, this focus on what's not happening for you, this focus on where you're not growing. So I want to help you change that. I'm working with a client right now, and he's doing a bunch of work to start to recontext his journey. You might have heard me mention this before in another video. And I do this with a lot of people. So it's something that I've had to do in my journey, and I do it with almost everyone I work with. So recontexting your journey comes with a need to focus on what actually was a benefit. So this particular client, while doing this work, has noticed that one of the biggest challenges in his life is that he doesn't take time to celebrate the good stuff. He immediately, once something great happens, focuses on the negative. So I want to help you recognize that you absolutely, positively, if you're like most of us out there, have a critical voice, have a judger, have the fault finder in your own mind when it comes to you and others in your life. But the more you hear that voice and acknowledge that voice and speak that voice, the less likely you are to change and grow and move on and to get over this challenge that you're faced with. So what needs to happen is pretty simple. You are always unconsciously listening to that voice. You have to proactively and consciously begin to create a balancing voice. Now in this case, if you're always criticizing yourself, if you're always judging yourself, if you're always focusing on what you aren't accomplishing, and what that means is you have to create some sort of regular, consistent practice to thank yourself, acknowledge the good, see your own value in the world, take compliments from others, create self-talk that focuses on all the ways that you are great, and most importantly, when you're trying to change something, celebrate the little teeny victories. All awareness, all shifts in consciousness, all new skills, they are progress. Even if you're not seeing the results that you want to see yet, you have to acknowledge your progress. You know, if you've done any classic self-help work, Napoleon Hill or psycho-cybernetics, you know about the power of our subconscious mind and auto-suggestion. So it is absolutely, positively, scientifically proven to work to help you change your way of being if you consciously train your thoughts with more positive thoughts. So that's what you got to do. That's a challenge for you. If you're faced with the self-critic, if you want to move forward, if you want to change the things that you find that you're always saying internally are not good enough, you have to create time, energy, space, intention to celebrate, focus on what's good, create new positive self-talk. You've heard it before. It's called affirmations, and learn to use them properly. So that's what I got for you today. If you want to know more about any of this, if you want to start on your own journey to transform internally, to help you shift all kinds of ways of being, whether it be relationships, whether it be your relationship to your own body, you want to lose some weight, you want to get healthier, you want to create some mission and some purpose and have better relationships and move your career in 2017, then I want you to go ahead and reach out to me. We could talk about what coaching would be like or how I can help in any other way possible. So email me. I'll put my email in the comments. Also, just PM me if you're checking this out on the Facebook. I will get back to you for sure, and we'll talk about how I can help. If you dig this message, it's now time to hit the little share button down there. Send this to a friend, send this to a loved one, a family member who needs to hear this message. Thank you. Have an awesome day, morning, evening, wherever you're at when you're listening to this. Peace. I'm out for now. Bye.